time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was really meaningful at the end. I'm still trying to recover from that.
SGD2025
We've got
出していただけてますでしょうか。司会は引き続き白森黒子が担当いたします。続いてのゲームはスパイロ3点のリターントゥーザフォーマットレールムズ。こちら、解説の方現在いらっしゃいません。解説できますよという方いらっしゃいましたら、ふるってご応募ください。音声での解説が難しい方でも、コメント欄の補足解説といただけますと非常に助かります。
Good question.
はい、スパイロと言いますと、スパイロザドラゴンというタイトルで、プレイステーションで日本でも発売されておりましたが、続編の方はちょっと日本展開があまりなくて、で今回のスパイロ 3.5 というのも私ちょっと存じないので、どなたかご存知の方いらっしゃいましたらぜひとも解説を振るってご応募ください。
We've also got $25 from Cat Blackard that says, I love to see a turtle get down. Yes, Ninja. Thank you for running this TMNT all-timer. My favorite member of the Ninja Turtle team isn't a turtle, but she's one shell of a ninja. Shout out to Ninjara from TMNT.
そうなんですね。なんか聞き覚えのないタイトルだと思ったんですが。
Oh, thank you so much for that. I did want to mention that we do have a new incentive open.
ハックなんですね。なるほど、ありがとうございます。
The upgrade to invisible enemies and bosses for Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake
そうですね。D&D もフォーゴットレルムっていう、
will give all of the enemies and bosses stealth camouflage for the Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater run. That is a $30,000 goal, and we already have $5 towards that goal. Thank you so much. Remember that when you go to gdq.gg/donate, scroll down to the bottom and make sure that you click the incentive button and apply it to the incentive so that we can see more games, more action, more fun, more Snake Eater, and get that in for Metal Gear Solid 3.
という印象ですね。
I hope you all are having a wonderful morning, both in chat and in the audience. Audience, how are you doing this morning?
なるほど、ありがとうございます。
Yay! I love to hear it. Wonderful. We have a $100 donation from Anonymous that says, GDQ less than 3 MSF. I could not agree more. And welcome back, everyone, to Summer Games Done Quick 2025, benefiting Doctors Without Borders, powered by Twitch. I'm your host, Jadelyn, and I am so excited to be here. Before we get going, I would love to talk to you a little bit about Frame Fatales. GDQ is proud to host Frame Fatales, a community of women and femmes interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. In addition to our 2 flagship events, we have a supportive community Discord that activities year-round, including game development and randomizer events. Our next FF is Flame Fatales 2025, running from September 7th to the 14th, benefiting Malala Fund. To check out the schedule and learn more, type !FF in the chat or visit our table on site at SGDQ. So excited to be here with you on this fine Monday that we have. We have had so many great runs throughout yesterday and today.
世界的に人気でも日本ではなぜかあまり
GDQ.gg/schedule and check out
流行ってない
everything
し
that's
っていう
coming
のがありま
up.
すね。
We want to make sure that you catch all of the action, just like now that it's time for WED's Any Percent Run.
日本時間金曜日で走られるんですけども、ドゥームシリーズの最新作がサプライズで走られるのが発表されて、
Thank you very much, Jalen.
ドゥームシリーズってマリオぐらい人気なんですけど、日本だとあんまり
let's get the couch quickly.
I'm
あ
Joester.
まり
And
なん
I'm
か
at 129.
バズられない
Right,
感
and
じで
with
残
that
念
being
な印象
said,
です
let's
が
get these
ゲームワンが
cutscenes
来ましたね
all loaded up. All right,
し
so
っかりメモリーカード
some people
使え
might
る
be
んだ
wondering
ハ
what
ックレム
Spyro
はね
3.5 Return to the Forgotten Realms even is. This is a fan game that was made back in 2023, designed by a couple of people from like the speedrunning and greater like Spyro fan
あ
community
じゃあちょっと
as
違うカテゴリーなんですか
a
ね
like pseudo Kaizo
まあ
version
2% な
of
のでもしかして
Spyro 3.
何でもあり
So
的
you'll
な
be seeing a little bit of like funky, harder to get things throughout the game.
もうまあ
And
世界
with
一の方
that, we'll start on time on first movement, so I'll count it off in just a moment. Should be about like 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
またグです
Those PS1 loading times.
Yeah,
We love
it's like 10 and a half seconds. I don't.
something like that.
All right, so the goal of this category, of course, is to we're going to be saving all of our friends in all of these levels in the first 3 hubs, which means that we'll be entering all 5 of the levels in here, collecting the end level egg from all of these guys.
Nice. Nice. First trick done.
Yeah, first
なる
trick
ほど
done.
なん
That's
か早速壁を抜けたよう
that's
に見える
something
ん
that
で
you'll
すが
see very commonly throughout this run. That's called a proxy. I will be using the hitboxes of enemies to propel myself forward using changes in Spyro's moving state.
Yeah. Basically, a proxy is like a failsafe made by Insomniac just for like the game design. But we're able to use proxies to pretty much just get out of bounds very easily. They're very common with enemies, but we can do it on like normal terrain as well.
I'll be going for this strat one time.
One time.
This is a really hard trick here.
Yeah.
Very precise.
Nope.
何かしていらっしゃいますか
Close. All right, well, I get to show you guys some fun dialogue real quick then instead.
まあ、いわゆる国語ステージがあれですね、ハブといいますか、まあ、スパイロシリー
So they
ズ
changed some of the
だ
dialogue in the
と、
game.
まあ、い
If,
ろんなステージに入
for
って
anyone
そ
that's
の
played the
そこを
original
クリアしてい
Spyro
く
3,
とい
that
う感
is
じなんですが
definitely not what Hunter
それ
says.
もや
That was way off
Yeah,
from
he does not say that in the original.
Literally does not.
だから怪しい行動を繰り返しているように見えますが、
going to just take a moment,
ねえ、
get
あ
this
ありが
swim
とう
real
ございます。
quick.
Yeah. So the trick that Wed's about to do right now is we're going out of bounds to perform a trick called swim in air. Basically, what this does is it's in the name. We're swimming in midair. So this allows us to basically enter
潜ってる。
stages very, very early. So this stage requires I forget the egg count, but
11.
11. You need 11 eggs to unlock this level, but all the portals are under the levels, and so we're able to
先
enter
ほ
them
ど
through
ブリ
the
ッジを
out of bounds. So
活用する、そもそも普通のプレイでもなんかブリッジを活用する
getting out of
的な
bounds, doing some type of out of bounds
話
to
いただ
get
きま
into
したけど、
each of the portals, since
早速
we're
いろ
not
いろや
gonna
ってま
have
すね。
enough eggs for some of the levels.
Missed the hover there. All right, I get to go around. I do, unlike in the normal version of this game, they actually moved the location of the octopus that's keeping the seals captive at the end of this level to be locked behind a gate that we cannot open. So we actually have to get swim in air in this level or get some form of like high up out of bounds.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of those types of changes in this game. Like in the first level, the end of level NPC was on the roof of that building, and he's not there in the original game.
Yeah.
He's down below. So you'll see a lot of these end of level NPCs just placed in much harder to get locations to add to the difficulty.
Exactly.
If we have any donations, Jalen, you can go ahead and rattle one.
I absolutely do have donations. We've got $20 from Becky Chan that says, Spyro and his speedrunning community have gotten me through really rough times, so I want to say a big thank you for that and point out how awesome it is that we finally get to see Forgotten Realms on GDQ stage. Make us proud, Wed. Less than 3.
I'm trying my best, Becky. Thank you very much. That was a
ここはまだあれですか、最初のワールドっていうことでいいん
the
でしょう
outline
か。
of the portal there that
もう
Red
なんか
flew into.
壁を向きすぎてどこにい
colloquially
るのかさっぱり
they're called the mustache.
見ただけだとわからないんですが、
Sadly, they only exist in the first hub.
なるほど。
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, classic.
So the music here may sound familiar if you played Banjo-Kazooie, because it's the
Yeah,
Bad Monster Mansion music. Oh no.
Early again.
Yeah.
So this is a different type of proxy off the board here. This is an animation proxy instead of a dead body proxy, which is what I'd used in the first level. So this one's a lot more kind of timing dependent.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the failsafe. I want to get this.
わざとや
This
られ
trick
てい
is
る
very much
んでしょう
like
か。
not friendly sometimes. So you'll, as you're currently saying, the attempts will just not happen.
Yeah,
そういえばなんか先ほどコメントでそのハックロムは公開された日っていうか年を教えていただきましたけど、そうやプレイステーションは2023年って書いてありますね。ああ、なるほど、これをやりたかった。
It's always the most rough when you're under pressure.
すごいところ飛びました
Also,
ね。
you'll notice that all the eggs are named after like people in the community, either speedrunners or other aspects of the community. So
Yeah, actually, the donation we got right earlier was from a runner that has an egg in this game.
I think we get that egg actually.
We do actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
that one's a required egg in every category.
Yeah.
Coming up in this level, we're doing a proxy that we don't have a great explanation for. There's none other like it in the entire series. I don't even know how exactly we found it. I know when about, but like, okay, cool.
もうゴール地点というか、まあ、そこまですっ飛んでいった感じですかね、今のは。卵もらってました、確かに。
So close.
That jump to the end of the level is not intended.
Yeah.
But if you charge towards the edge of that platform,
残
and
機
then,
ゼロですけど。結
you can
構
basically move your
やられ
jump
てしまっ
out
たよう
over
です
the
が。
ledge, so you can move when you get to the highest point of your jump for closer to that ledge, which lets you make that hover.
もう成功した。
But now here's the fun part.
This is the fun part.
I'm trying that again. That was a very awkward setup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spyro go zoom here. Whee! So if you have to cut that off. We don't have to cut it off, but it's much faster to do so. If you don't cut that off, you'll fall for a couple minutes. And if you're playing the vanilla PAL version of the game, if you do that trick correctly, you actually go so fast you crash the game. So you go very, very high with that one.
私もそうですね、体験版をプレイして、将来を遊んだ口なんです
I
け
don't know
ど、
why I would have ever thought it was.
まあ、日本展開があまりその後なかったので、
Swim again?
そもそも続編があったのかっていうのも
So
知らなかったんですが、
the other
まあ、今回
NPCs are
一発で
still
成
locked
功しま
behind
した。
money bags, and but just
で、
like
ま
in the original game,
た
money bags
空
is
中を泳ぐ
optional
と、
because you can just hit the portal from out of bounds.
Yep.
In this level, you're going to see that floors are optional for enemies. That's we'll just leave it at that.
That's all
Yeah,
we're saying.
yeah.
And
All we're
you'll,
saying.
and you'll see what we mean by that.
あれキャラクター変わった。
I don't think I ever noticed how bassy this
Yeah, I was
song
going to say this song got really loud all of a sudden.
Yeah, just ignore those guys.
Yeah, ignore them.
Yeah, so much like in the original game, you have to break all these huts.
このジャンプはおそらく正常ですかね、このキャラクターの特徴というか。
Yeah, those enemies
なん
kind of
か
just do whatever they
さっきのスパイロー君見る限り、
Yeah,
す
all
ご
of
く
the
飛ぶと不安になり
enemies
ま
that
すけど、グリッチなのかどう
spawn in the
か。
level are, or all of the Rhinox that spawn in the level are height locked to all the mushrooms. And all the mushrooms got moved around in Spyro 3.5 to different heights and stuff, so it leads to that.
無理やり入ってたんですよ。
I'll be saving those ones for later, considering they're from this hut.
こ
They'll
の
just
辺のスパイロ
respawn.
ってちゃんとキャラクターキーカーの要素があるんですね。ちょっとクラッシュっぽ
Do
い。
you have time for a quick donation?
Yes, this would be a great time.
Wonderful. I've got $50 from Nathan that says, Spyro series means so much to my fiance, so I wanted to donate on her birthday. I love you very much, Manda. Thank you so much for that
確かに
donation.
カンガルーには見え
Thank
ま
you
せ
very
んが。
much.
I've also got $25 from I the Dashi that says,
Chat,
did you know that Spyro was originally going to be green? This was changed when Insomniac realized he blended in too much with the grass. Donate now for more Spyro the Dragon, hidden facts, and deep lore.
Shout outs to Dashi. Thank you very much. All right, so we have Buzz. You think they've changed anything in this?
No. I mean, maybe they turned Buzz purple because they made Spyro green.
I think that's a good assumption.
Yeah.
I doubt they change anything else.
You know,
そうか、これで
I'm
ごっついで
beginning
ク
to
リア
think
なんです
like
ね。
second phase they might add like a rocket launcher or something.
コメントいただいてました
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
各場合とこうステージクリアするとボス戦に入れると。
Looks the same to me.
あ、本当だ。
Oh, they added an egg here. Oh,
Okay.
And there's Becky-chan, who just donated earlier.
Look at that.
Well, you know, I think we're kind of cutting close on time, so I think we're gonna head out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't have to fight the first 3 bosses at all.
ボ
In,
ス戦終わりましたもしかして。
in Spyro 3.5, they have hidden eggs inside of the arenas. So
そう
you
こ
will
れ
be
ハッ
getting
クロ
to
ム
see Sorceress.
こ
and
の
that
ロ
is
ム
the
だと
only
そもそも
boss you
セ
will
ン
get
ティ
to
ル
see
ト
in
ンですね
this
今
run.
Well, you get to see the other bosses.
Yes, you get to see them. We just won't fight
We
them.
won't fight them.
Thank you, Bianca.
いいんだ今の。
There's another pretty nice change that they added to Icy Peak here that you will see very
で、
shortly.
これが次のワールドですかね。
Yeah, so in the original game, there's you just basically, you can jump across a gap here. It's just an unintended jump to get to the end of the level. Fairly precise jump, but what they did in this version of the game is actually moved the death plane lower. So you can glide over here to
また怪
this
しい場所に行っていますが。
patch of water, which is normally below the death plane. Just head bash and get a swim in air, and then go right to the end of the level NPC who's hidden back
ま
here.
た空中を泳いでる。
They actually changed the story behind this guy, considering he got moved somewhere else. I don't know if
ハ
it's
ッ
very
クロムだ
a
とのことなので、
savory
どこまで
story,
は
though.
想
So
定内なの
I'm
か
just
がちょっ
going
と
to
こちらでは
leave it
判
for
断し
anyone
づら
that
いん
wants
で
to
す
play
が。
this at some point.
Tragically,
Being
that guy
Daimon.
doesn't say heh heh when you say.
No, he does not.
That's very unfortunate, but nice egg there, by the way, under the ice.
Nice egg.
Yeah, shout outs to all the eggs that you're just going to see briefly.
Yeah,
そうです
we
よ
will
見
point
てる
to
側は余計わからないですねこれ。
some comical locations.
That one was
解
runner
説いただ
from
いてる部分
around the
で
time
なんと
that
なくな
I
んとか分かってる
started
ん
a
です
little
が
bit after Zoo Spot.
どこ行く
I
の
do a lot of Spyro 3 any percent.
This is a hard level.
どこ
entry
行く
mess.
の
There's really no visual cue for that to enter
あ
Sergeant
これ
Bird.
がいわゆる裏口侵入ですから。
I'm really looking forward to getting an extra life at some point. Yeah.
で、次
So
の
you'll notice
ス
here
テー
that
ジ
we're not Sergeant Bird, but there's these balloons, and we can use them to proxy like most other things and get up here.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually
なん
used
か
to
今更なん
teach
ですけ
you
ど、
how
ス
to
パイロ君の色
proxy
こんなんでしたっけ？
Oh, here's
あ
Sergeant
紫色だった記憶があるんです
Captain
よ。
Bird. He's changed in this game.
で、
Yeah, you got a promotion.
あキャラクター変わった。
Crunchy
え
frame rate there. With the whole level on screen.
Just gotta wait around for this egg.
So this is the only non-end of level egg that is required, just because
設定も
this
違
level
うの
is
か。
a
なる
big
ほど、ありが
escort
とうござい
mission.
ます。
So
Yeah.
that egg is
あ、本当
required,
だ。
but no other
こう止めるようになって
optional
る。
eggs are required. And then if you played the original, you know you have to use 2 weights to open the door in that big room. But one of them is down here.
あ、それはこのハックロムの仕
You
様
have
で
to
す
come
か
all the
ね、
way
おそ
down
ら
here and
く。
get it.
あ、そう、スパイロ君って言うと
Yeah,
紫です
sadly,
か？
you cannot pick it up until after the first egg is collected too. So
I didn't actually know that.
yeah, it would be nice if we could just go out of bounds and grab it, but we can't. You could probably do another donation.
これは
I
キャ
would
プテン
love to
キャ
do
プテン
another
か。はい
donation.
だ
We've
から
got $25 from blank in parentheses. That's legit my name. I hear Spyro and I am there. I need to see my dragon. Return to the Forgotten Realms is so cool, even if I haven't the skills
な
or
ん
know
か
how
お
to
そら
clear
く
it as a
原
casual
作で
player.
ももと
I
もと
always
こういう
dreamed
キャラ
of
だと思うん
Spyro
ですけど、
wall
こ
hacking as
ん
a
なに
kid
飛べる
and
なら
I
ス
can
パイロ
only
君
hope
いらないん
for
じゃないか
more
って
in the
気はするんですけ
future.
ど、
Thank you so much for that generous donation going towards Doctors Without Borders.
グライドしかできないスパイロ君に比べてだいぶ優秀じゃないのまさにこれこのキャラクター。
So to get the NPC,
あんまりグリッチ感はなかったですわ、このステージは。
from out of bounds or something, right?
This time I didn't. I ended up like going inbounds when I was going to shoot the
なるほ
door.
ど、そういうと
I
ころ
would
違いあるんですね。
shot the door while I waited for the hummingbird to get to their location and went for the end level guy there, but didn't turn out that way. All right, another out of bounds. Shocker, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, none of the levels are open because we have no eggs.
We'll just go back in because I don't feel like gaming over right now.
ああ、やっぱりその
This
辺は
time for
クラッ
sure.
シュの
They probably
仲間
moved
キ
it
ャラク
out
ター
of the
と
way
同じ仕様
briefly.
ですわ。
Yeah, probably got
特定を
patched.
指定してのみキャラクター切り替わるという。
You know how it goes these days.
Yeah.
どこから入りました今。なんか謎の虚空から侵入しました
Do
が
you have
今。
time for a quick donation?
Sure. Go ahead.
Wonderful. I've got $10 from Mountain Goth Mom that says, I'm very excited to be attending SGDQ for the first time later this week. I'm still happy to be up early at home to see Spyro. Make sure to eat, hydrate, and get some movement in today, gamers. Less than 3.
ちょっと
Thank you
も
for
と
the
もとのそ
reminder
の
and thank you
元
for
の
your
原作の
donation.
ゲームをそもそも知らないので、
Very much.
どの辺が変わってるのか、
So,
ちょっとまあ有識者の方でお願いする。
Polonius
あ、
glitch.
もう頼むとったわ。
That is actually in the base
What?
game. That's all like camera based.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
If
that
you have the camera facing away from
なるほど。
the firefly, the egg will just spawn
なん
under
か謎の
Spyro
空間から
every
ステー
time.
ジに侵
That
入
egg
してい
name
た
is
と。
so iconic. The glitch associated with that egg is called the
No,
Thelonious
what
glitch,
the-
so they didn't even bother changing the egg in this because it's so iconic.
So iconic.
There's a really nice egg coming up right here.
Yep.
Jump scare egg.
Nice
Boom,
egg.
right there.
Almost got me.
なんか判定緩すぎなま
Yep,
せんか
that
ね。
one's nerf for it.
このくらいだったら普通にプレイしても壁抜けでき
Old
そうな気
Spyro
が。
3 Runner had
するんですが。
a bunch of the records at one point.
Yeah.
もうなんかぬるっと抜けすぎてステージの境目がちょっと分からなくなってきて今何ステージ目ですかこれ。まあコメントの方で解説いただいている限りその各ワールド1、5ステージクリアすればボスステージに出てそこクリアするとまあ次のワールドに行くという。
Excuse me, I
流れ
have
だそう
somewhere
で
to be.
It's gonna be another swim in air here. This one is probably one of the easier ones to even find just casually.
Yeah.
Just
This one, this one you can easily do at home on your.
charge on the end there.
Yeah, you can easily do it on your original
What the
Spyro
fuck are
3,
you doing?
CD.
I remember finding that on game FAQs in like 2003.
まあ
I thought it
なん
was
で
the
しょうお
coolest
そ
thing
らく
ever.
ここにたどり着くこのキャラクターまでたどり着くのは本来大変なんでしょうね。
I feel like I made that even look like harder than it actually is. I got like horribly
すい
water
ません申し訳
cycled
ございません。
there.
解説の方が分からない
That
と
was
見てる方も分
surprised
から
that
ない
you。flopped and then stayed in. Like that was
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was fighting for
ぜ
my
ひとも
life.
ちょっと頑張っていただきたいと思います。
Been fighting for my life.
Could I make that easier by giving you a donation?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. I've got $50 from
だ
Downcast
から明
Park
らか
that
に
says,
そもそも
I'm so
こんな
excited
とこ
to
に
see
い
Spyro
る
at
っていうなん
SGDQ.
か怪し
Thank
い
you
場
to
所
all
に
of
い
the
ま
tech
したけ
crew
ど
for
これはおそら
putting
く
on this
クロム
amazing
の
event, and to all
仕
the
様か
runners
なと。
lending their talents for a great cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, we get another attempt at a squeeze proxy here.
多分ですけどこれもうステージ目かと思います見てる限り。
nice.
Nice.
So you're wondering why we're going all the way up here? Well, that's because Sergeant Bird is over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually kind of need Sergeant Bird in this level.
He's gonna peace out here. He's gonna walk
うん
right
終
through
わっ
that
た
wall.
わ。あ違う
I can also finally get a life.
まあ先ほどのキャプテンバーでしたっけ。
Take a very brief detour over to this light ball right here. Stare at this rocket for a moment while I wait for it to
おそ
go.
らくスイッチしよう。
Loud-ish sound
Yeah,
warning.
these are really loud rocket sounds.
ああそうなんですね。そのあたりが高難易度ハックロムってとこなんですね。原作と配置は違う
Crunchy,
Crunchy.
Very crunchy.
ところとか。
I don't know what was up, but that's in the original game too.
Yeah.
Probably did not mix that correctly.
It's even louder on emulators.
It sounds really compressed too. Like
Yeah.
just like oh, let's compress the crap out of it.
I have no idea what they were doing with the mix on that one. It's very funny though.
Yeah, it's easily like by far the loudest sound effect in the whole game. Really.
Yeah. When I speedrun, I always look forward to this part of the run.
All right, so coming up, we have another quote-unquote boss.
だいたい
And
PST
very
的に
similar
は
to
半分
Buzz.
ぐらいついたあたりで。
Spike was actually like reasonably hard.
あ
Kind
り
of.
がとうございます。
But
それ
we
で
just
ワールド2
don't
を
have to fight him.
ボス
It's kind of a shame. Spike's my
に
favorite
突入
boss.
と。
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably the most skill-based, or yeah, it feels like one of the most like skill-based bosses in the game.
Yeah.
That was kind of a disrespectful shot there.
It was. Spike is
ボ
everything
ス
but
戦必要だったん
disrespectful.
でしょうかこれ。
Oh, that was so nice of him to go chop a rock instead of shooting me off of the whirly kick, forcing me to pause quit.
だから今のに関しては普通にプレッシュでも取れるんじゃないかっていうぐら
Oh,
い
it's
を
great. You spend like
すごく
12, 15
近い
seconds
ところにあり
walking
ま
all
し
the
た
way
が
over to the whirly gig,
いい
and he
技で
shoots you right when you jump on, so you never get on again.
Incredible.
So for anyone that like has some like speedrun knowledge of Spyro 3, there's going to be something that looks a little messed up to anyone that's watching, and that's this specific level entry that I'm going for here, which I just did something I've never done before.
They did the thing. They did the
I
thing.
did the thing.
That's the thing.
I've done that one before. Okay.
Yeah, so there's two portals down here. There's a portal to Bentley and a portal to Honey Speedway. And normally when you enter... Oh no, he got cheese. So he's entered Honey Speedway here, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, this clearly looks like Honey Speed. It's Bentley's
it's
outpost. So
早速の不正
Successful
侵入
non-cheese. So they actually, in this, they switched the position of those portals. So if you do the typical Bentley entry, you will enter Honey Speedway instead.
Yeah.
Even though it will show the background for for Bentley.
Exactly.
Nice. World record proxy.
no,
Close.
just going straight for Snowball.
Whee!
でそしてこの
So you're supposed to be Bentley here, and you'll notice
すごく
we're
高
not.
く飛んでるのがいわゆるその
We're a dragon.
ジャンプのブリッジですね。
You may have also noticed that Spyro doesn't have any running sound
Ah,
effects in this level, and that's because that sound file is not loaded in this
いい
level.
な。
May I get a special donation in for you?
Yes, of
そも
course.
そも仲間キャラクターも出していただけないと。
$50 from Big Head that says, I pick on my son for loving GDQ and Insomniac games, but that doesn't mean I don't brag about how great he is at these games. You're definitely in your element, Wed.
Thanks, Dad.
Shout outs to Wed Dad.
Shout out to Wet Dad.
They did a pretty big change on the style of this level, and I've always really dug it. Going into like kind of Aztec mythology stuff, or maybe mythology isn't the right word, but you know, like Aztec folklore.
Yeah, the name on this level is a play on Chichen Itza. It's just Chicken Itza.
Yeah.
あ、今ちょっとスルッと見てました。
We, tend to call it
ちょっ
chicken
とスルーしそうだったんですよ。
Yeah, so this is the end of level guy. He's over here.
あ、もう終わっ
He's a little cold down here.
A little cold.
He's realized though that he can just leave. So
Yeah. He has a special ability coming up.
yeah, luckily for him, he can just
You
leave.
just walk through a wall. You know, I do that every day.
Yeah.
た。なんか先ほどと比べてステージのクリアの
Had to
速
bring
度が
that
だいぶ
to my
早くなって
attention.
ますね。
Like, think about it for a while.
We were literally in the
BS チーム残り
practice
10
room
分
and
ぐらいなんですか。だいぶ巻いてきてる感が。
Excuse me.
クリアペースがだいぶ早
So
く
that
なっ
level
て
is
きて
actually
ま
one
す
of the
ね。
few that was open by default, but a lot of these are going to be closed. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it tends to go in the game. There's usually one or two levels that are accessible in each world, and then there's going to be 3 that you have to unlock.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have the master key. So,
忍者だ。
we Mr. Proxy back there, so I get to do some swag movement that loses.
先ほど忍者、先ほど忍
Saves
者い
no
ましたけ
time
ど。
if you get it. It loses time if you
また忍者が
fail
出て
it.
きた。
the Firefly proxy is one of the harder
Yeah.
ones in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely decently hard. Not the hardest, but decently
It's
hard.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
In terms of like difficulty to time save ratio, it's like it's up there. It's, you know,
Yeah.
one of the harder proxies in the game, and it saves like 35 seconds.
ああ、そうが締め。マストステージはそもそもステージクリアの必要がないと。
I would be happy to get in another donation for you. I've got $50 from Gremlin that says, I grew up with Spyro and adore watching speedruns of all the games. I'd never heard of a Kaizo Spyro run before, and this is absolutely wild. Kudos to bringing this amazing work of art to GDQ, and good luck for the rest of the run.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, you.
So I was talking earlier about really wanting to get extra lives, and that's not just for like security reasons. I genuinely need one for these upcoming 2 levels. So I got my one.
This is another escort mission level. So
this is an escort mission. This is not changed at all from regular Spyro 3, aside from the fact that this entire level is now snow instead of sand.
and the music. Well, the music's different.
Music
And the
different,
music too, yeah.
I think this guy's still called Crazy Ed, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wed's intentionally taking damage here because he's setting up for a trick after getting the egg here.
Yeah. Basically, this trick that's coming up involves pausing basically frame perfect
なんか
at
キャラクターの先回りしてませんでしたか
and it will
今。
cause an effect called zombie spiral. I'm gonna
Nice.
There you go.
Got
Nice.
It. One
Got it.
pause buffer. That was pretty good.
so yeah, what you're about to see is not at all intended.
Yeah. So when you're zombie, Spyro has difficulty transitioning between states. So if he's swimming, he will stay swimming, and if he's not swimming, he can't start. But this level is underwater, so he'll.
なんかところどころ見慣れない単語も見られるんですけど、これはおそらくハックルマ
We can't stop
のオリジナルストーリ
just keep swimming.
ーなんでしょう。これ多分、
And
まあ、早速
or
空
use
中を
that,
泳いでます
out
が。
of bounds into this level here, Charmed Ridge. And this is really the only way to get into this level.
ああ、なるほど。ということは結構難しいグリッチを使用した感じでしょうか。
But yeah, by the
So-
way, we
あ、
should
スト
have
ーリー思いやのありがとうございま
We're
す
a。little short.
For any math enjoyers,
So,
that's
ス
what
テ
we
ー
might
ジ
call
の
low.
高難易度好みでいいんでしょうかね。
Go for get a few opportunities at a proxy here. Actually,
あ
I
ー
should
先
be
ほどから
definitely
空
using
中を泳い
that,
でますけ
but
ど。
I'll hold off for a moment.
スパイロかあんまり泳いでなかったような気がするけどな。
Nice.
nice.
記憶出すと。ああ、さっさと飛んだ。
So I had to go and kill that enemy in particular because that is the one tied to the end of level.
ああ、ありがとうございます。
Yeah,
ま
that
あそういう
island
ス
Also,
トー
I
リ
still
ー。
haven't died, so you get to watch a motor
全然
cutscene
ストーリーがわ
or
からないん
motorcycle
ですけど。
cutscene, so.
That island with that
Speedrun
enemy on it
特有
is
の。
actually like getting to that is a skill point in the vanilla game.
Yeah.
Because it's actually
あ、そうなんですね。
that
2から
easy
泳
to
げるよう
get
になっ
there
たんですね。
normally. So they just kind of put it out of the way and said, hey, if you get here, you get a thing.
そうそう、初代だと
And
水
because,
中に落ちたらやられ
Wed
て
is
しまうん
zombie,
です
he
が。
can't actually pause the game, so he has to die here to lose zombies, so he can quit out of this level.
Yeah, I meant to actually do it at the start, so I could have paused and left before that, but I realized I was already doing the proxies, so I was like, okay, well, at this point.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
May I get some donations in for you real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wonderful. I've got $25 from the Hypest Ivy Sword that says, starting my day off great with Spyro. I'm looking forward to an amazing SGDQ week. And also have $50 from Exotic Mandibles that says, great to see Wed back on the stage running Spyro. I actually got to do commentary for a GDQ Spyro 3 race with Wed years ago. Well,
Yes,
thank you so
he
much
did.
for donating.
あのいつ
Yes, he
もの
did. Shout outs
いつも
to
のせいで
Exotic
しょうか。
Mandibles. He was on the couch for the OG Spyro 3 race back in SGDQ 2016 in this same hotel 9 years ago.
Yeah. Exotic Mandibles is a legend. So
He was prepared for that. He had a whole script ready and stuff. Massive props to him.
Yeah. So thankfully, you don't have to fight this boss. This boss is the bane of everyone's existence. He shoots out 2 weapons, a green and a red. They do the same amount of damage, except the green rocket, you only get 1 shot, and the red, you get 50. And again, they do the same amount of damage, so it's you obviously want the red.
Why can't I shoot it?
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to pause and exit.
Those crabs are coming for you. So normally to access the final boss in this game, you need 100 eggs. We have a lot less than that.
で、次が最終ワールド。
You're gonna have to check you. 3.5, you need 80. But
well,
regardless,
we're a lot short. We have
80, 100. We have like 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not enough, I think.
I
Last I checked.
EST 的にも
I don't have a math degree, so I don't know if I'm
I do have a
qualified.
math
終盤
degree,
ですね。
but that's definitely not enough. What does this thing do?
Yeah. Wonder what this does.
Eh?
So yeah, that trick is.
We get to see the goat.
The goat,
Oh yeah,
two
the
of them.
goat. First of all,
Who found this skip in 2013, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's a really
Yep.
old skip.
and it's a staple to Spyro 3 any percents.
Yeah.
Just it access us to get to sorcerers early, and we do it here.
Yeah, so now we're
あ、
at
もう
the
始
final
まった
boss.
なるほど
So on the 1.0
あれで
version
ボ
of
ス
the
戦入っ
game,
た
the
の
original, the music flag on this fight is
で、
wrong.
これが
So
最
it
終
just
ボ
plays
ス
the Sunrise Spring music. And so instead of changing that for this game, they just retextured it to make it look like Sunrise Spring instead.
Yeah.
そんな今までちゃんと倒してなかったみたいな
So I'll be going for some
すいません
like,
ボス戦だってあったか
pseudo
っていう気はします
manipulation
けど
during this fight.
So there's 3 weapons in this fight: cannon, tank, and UFO. You start with cannon.
あ、これはラストバトルです
Tank.
ね
You're supposed to do the first 2 hits with the cannon, then the next 4 with the tank, and the last 6 with the UFO. That's the intended progression of the fight. But if you're clever, you can get kind of weapons out of order.
まあ
and
これ
use
ハ
them
ックロボってお聞きしたんですけど
so
これを制作したこのハックロボを制作した方はどう思ってるんでしょうか
It's the
こ
easiest
ん
to
な
hit the sorceress quickly with.
まあこんな感じで攻略されてて
Go away.
ちょっとそこは不安になってしまうんですけど
Oh no,
Oh.
that's right. He'll probably he has to give you another one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That
There
works.
was good buffer space in there.
うんだったらいいんですが
Oh well.
So we're gonna see the UFO here. If you jump off the tank when you shoot that last shot, Agent 9 will sometimes
yeah,
think,
いい
oh
の
wait,
かな?
you need another tank, and he'll give you another tank, so you don't have to fly around in the UFO. But that's all right.
まあちゃんと倒してますねこれは
Time is coming up very soon, by the way.
ただなんかボス戦も攻撃激しいのでなんか難易度高そうですわ確かにボス戦の卵の配置は明らかに通
One more shot.
常プレイでは絶対見つからないような場所だったので、まあ
Nice.
GG.
そう思いたい。お、グッドゲームです。
So that was Spyro 3 or Spyro 3.5, Spyro Baja Blast, any percent. And yeah, thank you once again, GDQ, for having me. Shout outs to Jeremy Thompson, HWD405, for working on this fan game for the Spyro community to enjoy. Shout outs to the Spyro community for always being such a great group of people. Always having like events set up and coordinated on like a seasonal basis if you're really interested in that kind of stuff. Shout outs to Australian Speedrun Marathon. Little out there to bring that up. Both Joester and myself are going to be flying out to Australia this week, and we're going to be showcasing some of our runs there as well.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
So yeah, thank you guys again. Keep enjoying the marathon.
And thank you, Wed, for that fantastic run of Spyro 3.5. What
という
a
ことで、スパイロ
gem of a run.
3.5
Thank you
リターン
once
トゥーザ
again.
フォーワッタンレール
We
の
are
やつ
so
でし
happy
た。
to have all
こ
of
ち
you
らコメ
here
ント欄で
both in
解
the
説いただきました
audience。and in
ありがとうご
chat
ざいました。
for SGDQ 2025, benefiting Doctors Without Borders. I'm your host,
あ、
Jadelyn.
そうなんですね。まだ
I've been
続きあるん
having
ですね。
a
ありがとうございま
blast
す。
this morning. I've been here since
はい、ということで解説ありがとうございました。 続いての準備入ります。引き続き SGDK2025 お楽しみください。それでは一旦失礼し
Now, I'd
ま
like
す。
to remind you, as we were reminded in that earlier donation, to please make sure that you're taking care of yourself. This is a 7-day, 24-hour marathon, and we want to make sure that you're doing your best to make sure that you are in your best physical and mental position. So, once again, get your water, get your snacks, get your drinks. Make sure that you are in a prime position to watch our upcoming runs for the rest of today. We're going to take a quick break and be back right after this.